Just be careful of the noise.
I want chocolate too.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making our cinnamon sugar donuts again for the new year. Happy New Year! So this has been sitting for about 4 to 5 hours so the dough can rise. I already told you guys how I do these. Alrighty, alrighty. Alright, let me get my phone together so I can be able to see you guys. Happy New Year, everyone. Let me get my phone together.
Daddy,
Let's see.
I need help from the bottom.
Alright, I'm getting my phone together so I can be able to see y'all. Okay, good. Good. Let me lift this up a little bit and then we're good. Alrighty, y'all. Let's get started. So, y'all already know these little dough rolls. I got them from the grocery store. So if you're trying to make these are regular dough rolls. These are regular dough rolls. You want to make sure. Oh my goodness. These are regular dough rolls that I got from the grocery store. Hey, Donzel. Let me get my phone closer so I can see what you guys are saying. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, it's the new year, y'all. It is the new year. 1 second, y'all. Let me put this up a little bit more. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How's your new year going? We made these before on my channel. So if you're not new here, you know exactly what we're making. We're making the cinnamon roll donuts. Not cinnamon roll donuts. The cinnamon sugar donuts. So I actually made these rise a little bit too long. You don't want them to rise for too long before you start doing exactly what I'm doing right now. So now I have to like work super fast so that I could be able to fry them. Cause then, you know, they're like extra rising. But yeah, I got the dough from the store, the grocery store, their regular dinner rolls dough. And then you let it sit down and rise for a little bit. And then you do what I'm doing now, which is creating like a figure 8 out of them. And then we're going to fry it in some oil. Yeah, I made these for girls' night the other night. I don't think I showed y'all when I made it. I made it for girls' night last Saturday. And they loved it. And so today we are going somewhere, and I'm like, you know what? This is what I'm going to bring with us. This is going to be a part of what we bring. Hey, going good so far. Yes, going good so far. Oh my gosh, have you guys like heard about the news that happened in New Orleans? If you're from New Orleans or involved in any kind of way with the tragic situation that just happened, please have my condolences to whoever that lost family members and those that are hurt. Praying for a speedy recovery. I hope you guys are being safe out there, staying out of crowded environments because people are crazy, man. For me, I went to church with my family last night. That's how I brought in the new year, which is like a tradition of how we bring in the new year every year. We go to church and just, you know, do the countdown there and just, you know, try to praise God and tell him thank you for the previous year and asking, you know, hoping to bring in the new year in a more peaceful and prosperous way. How did you guys spend your New Year's? Yes, praying for them, for sure. What a terrible way to bring in your new year. But all right, y'all. So once you get your dinner roll, and then you allow it to uh, rise, read the instructions in the back. Like this particular one, it says, you know, it takes, because it comes frozen. The dinner rolls are frozen, as you may know. So it takes about uh, 3 to 5 hours to rise. And I think this one had like 25 in a pack. So it takes like 3 to 5 hours to rise. I would say give it like 3 hours for the rising. Give it like 3 hours and then come and do what I'm doing, which is like basically, you know, putting it in my palm so that it can look like this. And then you are going to form it into like a figure eight. So then that's how you're going to fry it. But truthfully, you guys can do this in any shapes that you want, but if you want to make exactly what I'm making, this is how you do it. And honestly, I really could have cut these in half because y'all see these, like what I'm rolling, like each of them, the donuts are going to be like really huge. They're going to be like really huge, but because they're like rolls like this much, I have to hurry up and start to fry them, or else they're going to start popping. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean by popping. They're going to keep rising because of the yeast. How did you guys spend your New Year's? What are your New Year resolutions? Tell me some of y'all New Year's resolution. What is your plan for this year? What are you manifesting for your year? Do you guys have anything special planned for this year? Any fitness plans, any, you know, dietary plan? Do you have any goals that you have for your new year? What are some of your goals for the new year? And if you're watching this video, thank you for being on here with me first and foremost. I appreciate you for being here with me today.
Ew, worms! Why would you use worms? That tastes so bad. I know.
Let's see. Also, can y'all let me know where you're watching from? Where are you guys watching from? Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from. And I understand some people, you know, they enjoy staying in the bushes and just relaxing and don't want to comment. I still appreciate you for watching. Please don't forget to like the video. I appreciate you. But some of my goals this year for this channel, of course, I'm going to provide you guys more gardening content. I actually plan to start the seeds for my peppers and some eggplants, some African eggplants that I think I showed you guys, the bitter ball and the kettle. I plan to start the seeds this month, and I'm probably gonna start the seeds next weekend because I want to give it like enough time to grow so that in the summertime I can actually have some harvest instead of waiting till all the way in the fall to get some harvest. So those are some of my goals for this year with my gardening. And as far as the channel, I'm going to share with you guys like more of the other things that this channel is meant for, which is y'all following my journey as an entrepreneur and creating natural skincare products. That's some of my goals for you guys to share with you guys, as well as I already told you guys that I'm creating the website where you guys are going to be able to purchase the seeds that I harvested from my garden this year. So those are some of the things that you guys should be looking forward to. Hopefully I should be giving that to you guys or launching that with this channel early February, because I want you guys to be able to get your seeds and actually start your seeds with me. So I am going to hopefully be able to launch that before the end of this month. so that you guys can start your entire gardening journey with me. For some of you guys that are just starting, or want to go along with me and start like a little garden. So that's one of my plans for this year, is just starting that. And then I'm also planning on like starting a membership with the channel for some of you guys that do want to like follow this journey and want me to help y'all along the way of your own gardening journey, amongst other things. So that's one of the things that I plan on launching this year with the channel, is like a membership, so I can also be able to connect with some of you, more on a personal level, and be able to talk to you that way through like the memberships on the channel. So I'm really, really excited about what God has in store for me and the channel this year. When I started consistently posting last year, like my gardening and things like that, was because I noticed that people really were vibing with like my gardening content, and there was a lot of you guys that actually want to start gardening but didn't know where to start and had like a lot of questions. And I actually really started doing this on TikTok, and so I decided to bring it to YouTube and see if that was something that you guys would have been interested in. And I saw like such an outpouring of people vibing with my content, and I just want to say I'm really grateful for you guys for 2024. Like the amount of love that I've gotten on this channel, I'm so grateful, and I know it's only up from here. I didn't meet my subscriber goals for the year, but let me tell y'all, I am so grateful for you all that have subscribed to my channel, because honestly, this was just something I was doing for fun, like sharing my gardening content with you all. And that was one of the things that stopped me from even posting YouTube videos when I officially started YouTube, which was many years ago. I thought I was doing something I thought that I loved to do, but then I realized that I really didn't enjoy doing it. And then when I started gardening, I fell in love with gardening and realized that it was something that I was really passionate about. And I was like, let me share it with you all. My intention was not really to like make it like a gardening channel, which it's not. But I started, after realizing that people really love gardening and they love, this type of content. And so I decided, I was like, oh wow, okay, that's really cool to know that, they're vibing with it, because this is a hobby that I truly enjoy. So, just being able to share that with you all, as well as cooking. Cooking is something that not only am I really good at it, it's something that I really enjoy as well. So it's like an outlet for me, just like gardening. So I love the fact that I'm able to share something that I truly am passionate about and love doing with you guys, and hopefully you're learning something, or you are just enjoying the vibe. You're enjoying the ride and enjoying watching me be where I am and watching me grow, and hopefully get into the place where you guys could be able to be like, I was there with you from day one when you had 1,000 subscribers, or when you had 100. I know there are some people that have been here with me since I had like 150 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. So I'm just truly grateful for last year and the blessings this channel brought me, and just being able to connect with you guys, like the people that I've met through YouTube, and sharing my experience with you all. So this year is going to be more of that, and then more things that I will be launching into the ether and sharing with you all. So stay tuned for some of those. And of course there are going to be more cook with me content such as these, where I'm like sharing like my culture with you all, sharing like some of the things that I enjoy eating growing up, things that are like easy to make, that you can make with your kids and your family, like this right here. Clearly you can make this from scratch, but over here we're gonna tweak it a little bit, and we're gonna cheat a little bit, to cut some of the cooking time. And it's still gonna be super delicious, just like you made it from scratch, okay? Just like you made it from scratch. But I cannot wait to show you guys my bitter leaf that I planted. I think I planted it in, was it at the end of November? I think it was the end of November where I like cut the stems and propagated it. And I put the stems in like some soil in like a potting mix, and I have it grown in my house so I could plant it outside in April or May. I have it in my home right now, y'all. It has grown so many leaves. I actually have to harvest those leaves because I can't let it get, you know, much bigger than that, because it still have a couple of months before it go outside. So I don't want the roots to expand too much. So I'm actually going to cut off some of the leaves so it can slow the growing process down. But I will show that to you guys in like another video. What Donzel said, I enjoy your gardening videos. Thanks, Donzel. Thank you, and I appreciate you being on here supporting me all the time. Thank you so much for your constant support. I can't wait to revamp my garden, y'all. My garden, I still haven't cleaned the garden yet. So that's gonna be a video where I show y'all me like cleaning the garden. Woo! I know it's not gonna be something that happened all in one day, because it's gonna be a lot of work. A lot of work, y'all. So okay, I'm gonna show you. And then I still have like a ton of leaves on the ground from when the leaves fell from on those thousands of trees we got in our backyard, and I haven't picked them up yet. So I'm gonna do a video like moving around my yard, picking up those leaves and using it as compost. And I'm gonna actually direct compost a lot of those leaves right on top of my garden bed and let it compost directly into the soil. And y'all, I actually got like a leaf blower that turns into a what is it called, like a leaf muncher kind of thing, where it grinds the leaf for you after you pick the leaf up. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm able to like grind my own leaves after I pick them up. So I'm really excited about that. Like I told you guys, with my garden last year, 2024. I can't believe I'm saying last year. Isn't that crazy? Today is the 1st of January, y'all. The 1st of January. Like, we are in 2025. How amazing is that? I can't believe I'm saying that. But yes, y'all. So I have those videos coming to you guys very soon. I am actually going to also pick up the pace on the amount of videos I post per week. I am going to try my best to post like 2 to 3 times a week. And of course, we're still going to be going live on Sunday. And I'm trying to pick another day where we also go live. And I'm thinking Wednesday evening is going to be another day that we go live as well. So stay tuned for more of that information. Thank you for liking the video if you liked it. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Happy New Year. Woo! Happy 2025. Happy 2025. New year, new things. New year, better me, better you. We need to celebrate. There was a lot of people that did not get the chance to see this day or get the chance to be able to say Happy New Year. If you're breathing, you're blessed. Regardless of whatever 2024 held, if you're here today, you're blessed and highly favored. All right, y'all. It is time for me to go and turn the stove on so the oil can start getting hot, because we don't want I wish I turned the stove off like a while ago. I wish I turned it on a while ago so the oil could be getting hot, but it's cool. So I have the stove on about like a medium to high right now so it can get hot, but then I'm gonna go and turn it down so the temperature can go down. I don't want it to be too hot when we're frying the donuts, because these fry pretty quickly and they will burn quick if the oil is too hot. So what I love about the fact that these have risen like this much, even though I wish, what I normally do is I don't let it rise this much. I wait till, like I said, it takes like 3 to 5 hours to rise. And so what I do is I let it rise for like 3 hours, and then I cut it and then I, palm roll it into the figure eights that you see here, and I let it sit for an additional hour, and then it rises. But it's kind of too late for that, so we're going to fry it right away because it's already have risen as much as it can. So we're about to go ahead and start frying it very soon. The oil is getting hot right now. Oil is getting hot right now. So but yes, y'all. I hope you guys, if you guys get a chance to make these, can y'all please let me know in the comments if y'all made them, or tag me, or send me like a video of the outcome when you made them. Y'all can tag them on like. All right, y'all. So this is what they look like. One second. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. All right, so let me get closer so y'all can see what they look like, and then we're about to start frying. So y'all, I'm actually going to be making the coconut candy as well today. So y'all gonna be making that with me today as well. So this is what they look like up close and personal. Thanks for liking the live. I appreciate you. Happy New Year. This is our Happy New Year. This is our New Year party. I'm frying some donuts with y'all. So I'm frying these for y'all so y'all can eat some and celebrate the New Year with me. All right, so this is what they look like now. And then, y'all, when I put this in the oil, they're going to, like, probably double or triple the size. So that's the reason why I said that don't wait until they, like, thaw and rise for, like, the full 5 hours. When they get to, like, the 2-hour mark, like the 2.5 hour mark of it rising, go ahead and remove the plastic and then palm roll it into these figure eights or whatever shape that you want. Who said that? Did you hear that? Was that Siri? Oh my God, that's so creepy. Siri, stop listening to me. Stop listening.
Wait, Mommy, is Siri on my iPad?
Mm-hmm. Siri, go away. Stop listening.
Okay.
That was so creepy.
All you have to do is just tap on my screen and then just touch my iPad.
Okay, thank you. But all right. Not Siri trying to get the recipe, y'all. So what I was saying was when they get to the 2.5 hour mark, remove the plastic that you have on top of these while they're rising. Roll them into the figure eights that you see right here, and then cover it back up with the plastic, and then let it rise for like an additional 1.5 to 2 hours. Once that's officially done, then you have to like fry them like really quickly, because you don't want it to rise more than that, because then they become like super huge when you fry them. And yeah, you don't want it to do that. So y'all about to see like how big these are about to get. So let's get it started. All right, so got the oil in the pot. The oil that I have here is oil that I've used to fry these donuts previously. So I made these donuts on when did I make them? Was it Saturday? Yep, Saturday was girls' night. So I made these donuts on Saturday, and so this is the oil that I used. So if you're wondering why it looked like that, okay? But you want to use some fresh oil. It's gonna keep the donuts looking nice and pretty and that caramel brown. All right, 1 second, y'all. We about to get started on putting these. Ooh, the oil is ready in the pot. 1 second, y'all. Let me bring the light so y'all can be able to see. So I lowered the heat to like medium now. First it was on medium to high. I lowered it to medium now because that's the temperature that I want the donuts to fry. One second, y'all. Let me turn the light on so y'all can be able to see.
You're not letting me get it on.
Where's the remote for that light? Babe, have you seen the remote? Have you seen the remote for the light? Eddie? It's hurting me. Alright, I cannot find the remote to turn that. How annoying. Alright, 1 second, y'all. I'm about to bring the donuts in there. I'm trying to find. Okay. Oh, there it is. Alright, y'all. Let's go ahead and put one in the oil, and just to make sure that the oil is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and put one in there. And it's not as hot, so the oil still needs to get hotter than that, so it's not as hot. While that's happening though, let's go ahead and make our cinnamon sugar. Y'all already know how we make the cinnamon sugar. Already know how we make the cinnamon sugar. So I'm using I'm gonna use a, what is this, like a kebab stick to like flip the donuts. Y'all see how it's like rising in the oil, right? So you wanna, if you don't want your donuts to like be like super big, like super big, don't let it like get to the size that I did. Well, normally for each of the donut rolls or the bread rolls, you could cut it in half and then roll each of them into like a figure 8 so that you could get like smaller looking donuts. The oil still isn't, you know, as hot as I want it to be, so I'm about to make the cinnamon sugar. So I have this cinnamon sugar here already because this is from Saturday when I made the donuts. So that's another thing. You could keep your cinnamon sugar like in the fridge after you use it once. You don't have to throw it away. So this is like cinnamon, sugar, and nutmeg mixed. And that is what we are going to shake the donut in. And that will be it. And you can get to eating. How wonderful is that? But you know what? While this is heating up, I'm gonna go grab me a glass of wine because we are celebrating New Year, and we gotta bring in the New Year with a bang, right?
Daddy, what can I help you with?
All right, so this is coming along. After this is like completely done, then I'm going to add the rest of the donuts because I'm really using this as a test to see how hot the oil is. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. Where are you watching from, y'all? And please don't forget to like the stream. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate. Woo. Oh gosh, what was that? All right, it's getting there, y'all. It's getting there. It is getting there. All right, so you see this color here? That's the type of brown that you want your donuts to be. It'll be like that golden, not caramel. I said caramel brown. It's not caramel brown, like a golden brown, like beautiful. That beautiful golden brown. Happy New Year, everyone. If you're just joining the stream, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for being here with me, celebrating New Year. We're celebrating New Year with some donuts, okay? With some DIY goodies for the new year. After this, we're actually going to be making some coconut candy. So I hope you guys stick around with me so we can make some coconut candies. All right, it's ready. I'm going to take it out. But I still am not convinced that the oil is as hot as I want it to be because of how it's boiling or how it's frying. Not boiling, child. But here you go. Look at this beauty. It is so delicious. By the way, if you're trying to like stay away from sugar, you could totally eat this like that. You don't need to add sugar. Also, you know, it's the new year. If you're on your health tip, you don't have to fry these. You could totally put these in the oven. And of course, it's a different taste, you know, fry versus bake. But it's still gonna give you kind of the similar vibe, you know what I'm saying? And you got a nice little goodie. Okay, so we're gonna put that in here and then we're about to start frying the rest of them. Let me go get the rest. Alrighty. Okay, the oil is a little hotter than before, so that's cool. Oh yeah, okay, the oil is perfect. The heat is perfect. Alrighty. We don't want the oil to get any hotter than this actually. So you want you want to be like when you're frying these, it's something that you want to be around. You don't want to like leave it on the stove and like walk away because it burns like really quickly. So this is something that you really want to be able to keep an eye on. Hey y'all, happy new year. Thanks for liking the stream. I appreciate you. New Year's, same silly me. You know, I'm gonna, whatever chance I get to sing for y'all, I'm gonna sing for y'all. I always laugh at a comment that I got, I don't know, was it live or under a video? And someone was like, you like to sing, don't you? I'm like, I'm just silly, y'all. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay, so these are ready. And then what I love about these donuts is because of how much they rose, like they cook pretty quick. Because for the most part, the inside of the donuts are very airy and they're not, you know, they're not like thick. So the longer you let the donuts rise, the lighter it will be when you go to eat it. Like the airy, the more air it will have in the donut. So it won't be like a thick, it won't be like very thick. It will give, it really, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Krispy Kreme. The question is, who's not familiar with Krispy Kreme, right? But it's just like, it gives like that Krispy Kreme kind of donuts, but it's a little bit crispier than Krispy Kreme donuts. But it's like, you know how Krispy Kreme donuts is like very light and airy? That's how these donuts are. So that's what we have so far, y'all. Look at this beauty. Ooh, I want to take a bite, but it's so hot. All right, let's go, let's go. And I actually really like the taste of the donuts without the sugar, by the way. So I really enjoy it without the sugar. So you don't have to add sugar if you don't want to. Thanks, Rick. Are you done? Can I ask for one last thing? Just one last thing. This, for you to grate this for me. It's not gonna take long. Ooh. Please. I'm about to peel it for you. So you can grate it for me. It's for the coconut candy. As a matter of fact, while this is frying, I'm about to start the sugar for the coconut candy. Which, since everybody is on right now. You have one? Hallelujah. Okay, can I get this live up and popping? Like, where are you guys watching from? Come on, stop. Unless you guys are relaxing because y'all had a long, whatchamacallit, New Year night, you know. Did you guys stay up all night? How did y'all spend your New Year? Babe, please, okay? I'm about to start the sugar for the candy because I would like for everything to get done as quick as possible so we can go. Let's see how these donuts are doing. Let's flip them before they start burning. Gotta keep flipping them so they don't burn. We need that beautiful, beautiful golden brown. Babe, you can use the same coconut thing to shave it, but just put it like in a different plate. Should I give you a plate to do it on? Thank you. They're probably relaxing. I believe it. I would be too. I should be relaxing. That's what I need to be doing. I need to be relaxing. But so Donzel, what are some of your New Year goals? I really don't like New Year resolution because I feel like a lot of people including me, set resolutions, and it's like for the most part you are very active with it during like the month of January, and then towards the end it's like you start going back into your old habits. So one of my things that I'm trying to do is just set lifestyle goals, that how I want my lifestyle to be like, rather than New Year resolutions. So like for example, one of the things that I'm really trying to do, I'm really trying to get like healthier and, you know, to lose some weight. So I started working out consistently since last October. So it's just like a habit that I'm trying to set with myself to be consistent. I didn't want to wait till the new year to start working out, and then it become like something where I just stopped doing. So that's one of my lifestyle changes that I would like to do this year. I want to, you know, drink less wine, even though I'm telling y'all I'm about to sip some wine with y'all today while we're on here. But actually my goal now is to only have like maybe a glass or two of wine during the weekend, whereas I normally would do it during the week. So I'm trying to decrease my wine intake and just like create healthier, I guess, things to curb that. Let's see what Donzel said. He said, I don't do New Year's resolution. I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay. We're almost done frying, y'all. We're about to put the sugar in the frying pan for our coconut candy. All right. Let's do this. So Donzel, are you off from work like the whole week, or you guys just have off today? Because I know some people have the whole week off and they are enjoying their vacation. Enjoying their vacation. All right, y'all. So we're cooking some coconut candy today. So I'm about to put the sugar in the frying pan. I'm trying to get my phone to relax. So I'll be using some white sugar. And since the whatchamacallit, the donuts is frying. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just put the sugar in here and get the melting process going. So we're not on this live for too long. I'm using like a whole coconut. So I'm putting about 4 of these in here. Okay. I'll put a little bit more. A little bit more. So what we're gonna do is melt this into like a caramel. I think you guys was on here with me the last time we made the coconut ginger candy. So let's let that melt. Gonna let this melt while we take care of the donuts. I have the stove on like medium. I'm gonna put it on like medium to low because I don't want the sugar to burn. Let's check on our donuts while that's happening. Rest off this week and I'll be back next week. Oh, nice. I hope you did something fun and relaxing and enjoyable. I hope you're enjoying your vacation. Alrighty. Look at how pretty this is, y'all. It's so beautiful. Donzel, I hope you make this snack for yourself. It's so easy and delicious. It is so easy and delicious. Look at this, y'all. Look at all it is. We still got more to go, but it's not that many left. All right. Isn't it funny? Like, look at how tiny this is. And do y'all see how big it gets when it hits the oil? So it's like the heat of the oil makes the dough rise even more. That's how I was saying. If y'all let it rise any more than this, before you put it in the oil, I don't know. It might not be something you enjoy. It might be too much. All right, let me see how many donuts we got left. Oh, we only have 3 more to fry. Okay, great. This is fantastic. This is great timing. And I have my my sugar on the stove doing this thing over here. Yeah, these are like really fun snacks to make. Like if you're having, even if you're having like a kids party, they're gonna love this. My kids love these. They love these. I think I'm gonna put my camera up here because I think it's gonna be better for you guys to see. Here. Yep, I think it's much better from this angle. And then you guys can see everything I'm doing. I don't know why I forgot about that. But I have the kids' clothes on the bed. Alrighty, y'all, we're almost done. I just checked. We have about 3 more of these donuts left, and then we are going to be moving on and putting them in the what's the thing called? The cinnamon sugar. And then that will be done. That will be it for this. And then we'll be making the, what's the thing called? Cooking the candy. Uh-oh. I need to get these out the oil. Yay, we got 3 more left, y'all. Yes, that's the last one. Then we're all done, guys. Then we're all done with the donuts, and then we can go ahead and work on our candy. Okay, the sugar is melting. The sugar is melting. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alrighty. Let me come try getting the cinnamon sugar together, and then we're gonna shake it in the cinnamon sugar. And then we're gonna pack it up. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna put the cinnamon sugar into this bowl right here, and that's where we're going to start peeling the donuts. The sugar is melting. It should be ready in the next 30 seconds. I know some of you guys already been here with me making these, so thanks for being here with me again anyway. I appreciate you. I decided to come live with you guys because it's been a while and it's the new year. I wanted to come on here and tell you guys thank you so much for a great 2024. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for your support, all of your kind comments and advice. I appreciate you a lot. This is going to be an even greater year with new great things I have in store for you guys. I already told you guys some of the things that I have, running down the pop or coming down the pipeline very soon. So I'm really excited about that. All right, these donuts are ready. Woo! They were getting there. I think I'm gonna keep these 3. I'm gonna keep these 3 for me. And then yes, you can. You can have it out there. I'm gonna keep these 3 for me separately. because I think I want them without. I think I'm gonna eat them without the sugar, because I'm trying to cut down, you know, my sugar intake for the new year, y'all. Even though that cinnamon sugar, it's so good. It's so good, y'all. Alrighty, I already turned the stove off of these, so I'm gonna put my personal Doughnuts in here. For moi, you say? All right. Look at these beauties, y'all. Make sure all the oil come off of them. Y'all, it's crunchy. It's crunchy, but it's like airy on the inside. It's like the best of both worlds. All right, we're about to come and put the cinnamon sugar on the other ones. Ooh, the sugar is melting just the way I want it to. It's getting there, y'all. The sugar is getting there. Let's kind of put the cinnamon sugar on our donuts. And then we're good to go. Oh, I wish I had a stool in here. Alright, y'all, let me bring my camera on that side so y'all can be able to see what we're doing on that side. On that side of the world. Yeah, I need to hurry up and do these donuts like really quickly because the sugar is melting. And while the sugar is melting, I need to be able to add the coconuts and all of the other ingredients that I need to add. So let's go ahead and get these donuts popping so we can hurry up and do our stuff. So I have the cinnamon, sugar, and nutmeg in here already. So we're just gonna throw the donuts in there and shake it up real nicely. And let the sugar and the cinnamon get all over the donuts. You know, whenever I make these for people, they like it extra cinnamon and sugary. So this is what they look like, y'all. Y'all see this. I hope y'all can see. One second, let me turn the light on so y'all can see. All right, here you go, here you go, here you go. That's what they look like, y'all. They're so good. I'm gonna eat one with y'all when I'm done. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. Ooh, I gotta stir my sugar. 1 second, y'all, I gotta stir my sugar so the sugar doesn't burn. Because when you're making the coconut candy, you gotta make sure like the sugar is like very well stirred and melted without it burning. So I gotta stir this sugar very nicely. All right, let me go ahead and get these donuts in there. All right. All right, I think it's very good. Go ahead and put that in there. Alrighty. All right, last one. All right, y'all, we are all done. We are all done. Here they are. Cinnamon sugar donuts with a sprinkle of nutmeg. They smell amazing, y'all. This smells so good. All right, so now that we are done with our cinnamon sugar donut, we have to hurry up and make our coconut candy before the sugar gets too hot or too brown. I don't want the sugar to get burnt, so 1 second, y'all. Thanks, Tracy. Thanks, Tracy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're just making some like delicious Liberian snack for the new year. It's the new year, so I decided to come on here and make some delicious Liberian snacks with you guys. All right, so we're done with our donuts. So now we're about to get to our coconut candy. Let me make sure y'all can see the stove. I'm gonna set these aside. They're nice and warm. Y'all mess around. Y'all can eat this whole thing all by yourself. It is so good. But I'll taste it with y'all after we make the coconut candy because I gotta pay attention to the stove so that the sugar doesn't burn. Yes, we're about to make some coconut candy. I'm gonna show you. All right, I gotta turn this stove up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm eating the donuts. The donuts is so good, y'all. So we're making some coconut candy. What you have in here is some melted sugar. I'm about to add some. 1 second, y'all wait for me. I'm about to add some vanilla. So what coconut candy is literally exactly what it says. It's grated coconut that you're gonna put into some melted sugar. We're gonna add a little bit of vanilla and our special ingredient. Our special ingredient is some ginger. So we have the coconut, ginger, melted sugar, and some vanilla. So those are the 3 or 4 main ingredients of our coconut candy today. It is so delicious. Your friends, family, children, they're gonna love it. These are like little sweets. But while that's going on, so this is the donut that I just made. This is the one I told you I was gonna eat without the sugar, since, you know, I'm trying to stay away from sugar this year a little bit. But I just wanted to show y'all how soft it is and how airy it is. It's still crunchy, but it's like soft in the inside and very airy. It's not like a thick donut, so you don't feel like you're eating like dough. Yeah, y'all. Get to this sugar. Taking forever to melt. Wait, one. You want to keep stirring until the sugar is like melted completely. I need to get me some water. Of course, these little like sweets and snacks, they're not stuff I would say you should eat every day because they are sweet. But if you have like a sweet tooth and you're looking for something that's easy to make, this is perfect. Especially those donuts. They're so easy to make, y'all. And I know you already seen the video. I've made this before for you guys. Y'all see how easy it is to make. The longest time in actually making these donuts is waiting for the flour to rise or the dough to rise. And it takes between like, you know, 3 to 5 hours for it to rise. But during that time, you could get so many things done and like not put your mind on it. Just set a timer to come back, you know, to check on your dough while it's rising. And you could just, you know, get a lot of things done while that's happening. But it's so easy to make, y'all. It is so easy. But I'm just waiting for this sugar to hurry up and melt. Since it want to take its own precious time. I hope you guys are enjoying your new year so far. And condolences to the people that lost their lives in New Orleans that was just trying to enjoy their new year. And an evil person just had to come and ruin it for the rest of everybody. Praying for those that lost their lives, their family, that have to deal with the aftermath, and those that are in the hospital that survived it. Praying for a healthy recovery. Hopefully you guys will be able to get some therapy from that type of trauma that you probably experienced that night. Like, I just don't know what this world is turning to. It's like you can't even take your kids or your family anywhere nowadays without worrying about a psycho coming in there to try to ruin it for everyone. You know, because of stuff like that, I'm so wary of like going into like crowded areas and crowded places that usually will have, you know, like 4th of July, you know, things that we enjoyed growing up having to, you know, going to see the fireworks and going to parades and, you know, beautiful events that's meant to like celebrate. Now, you know, now that I have children, it's like I'm just so wary of taking them to stuff like that because just the chaos that could ensue is, you know, just thinking about it is ridiculous. Woo! All right, it is nice and ready and caramel. We're gonna add ourselves some vanilla, baby. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, y'all. Yes, baby, fry. Look at this caramel. So that vanilla is gonna give it that like that nice caramel taste when you add your ooh, the smell, y'all. So I always tell people, like, whenever like they're cooking for events or they're hosting people over, this candy and like the donuts, those are the things that you should make last because the aroma is so nice that it fills up your house. And if you don't have time, you know, to hurry up and light some candles and all of these things, this is like a really good aroma that you could have, you know, your guests smelling instead of like smelling fried food, you know, and stuff like that. This is like a great aroma for your house. All right, y'all, so this is one whole coconut that's already been grated. We're gonna add it to the sugar, okay, and then we're gonna add, this is ginger that was blended, not blended, grated. This is grated ginger. I'm gonna put all of it in there. And then we're gonna get to stirring as quick as possible. We want the ginger to be able to go into every candy. Tracy was saying you don't know what coconut candy is. This is what it is. This is it right here. Melted sugar with a little bit of, what's that thing called? Vanilla. Some grated coconut. And then mix it all together with some grated ginger. The ginger like gives it like a kick. And then we're gonna keep stirring this until it thickens. And then we're gonna, at the end, we're gonna like roll it up in a ball, and that's it. Once it thickens, like the longer it stays on the stove, the harder the candy is going to be. And I told you guys I like my candy hard. You don't have to keep it on the stove for as long as I normally would. So I'm just gonna keep stirring this until everything mixes very beautifully, because I need the ginger to be all up in there. I need the ginger to make a huge appearance. Here. And then we're just going to keep stirring it until the water content goes away and it starts to harden a little bit, and then like until like the sugar starts to harden around the coconut. And then we're going to take it out and put it in the shape that we want. For me, I'm keeping it simple. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm telling y'all, this tastes so good with some ice cream. If you're a coconut lover like me, this might be one of your favorite snacks that you can make from scratch. Elle, do you want a donut?
Yeah. Can I eat it in the living room?
No, because it has cinnamon sugar and I don't want it to spill in the living room.
Oh.
Okay?
My back is cracking up.
Oh my goodness, are you serious?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mama. Kids are so funny. She said her back is cracking up. She's trying to say her back is cracking. I'm so done. Thanks for liking the video, y'all. And thanks for being on here with me today. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. This is our New Year party. We're celebrating with a little bit of sweet. This is our last sweet we're going to be eating until, you know, we start taking our health extra serious. extra serious.
Mommy, there's a banana on the table.
I know, just push it towards Aiden's.
Okay.
And also, you guys want to be careful like the amount of heat you have under the pot, because you don't want the sugar to burn. Then it's gonna give the coconut like a, not like necessarily like a burnt taste, but it's not gonna be as delicious as you want it to be. So just make sure, be careful so the sugar doesn't burn. But these are gonna get like, you know, hardened like a caramel. Let's see what you guys saying in the chat. Tracy said coconut candy. Oh, I already read that. Never heard of that. What's going on, y'all? Where are you guys watching from? Happy New Year. I hope you're enjoying your new year. I hope you set all your goals that you want to accomplish this year. I hope you've already started working on some of them. One of my main goals is to be consistent this year in my life on this channel and with everything that I do. I want to be more disciplined with everything that I do. and I want to be more focused. So those are my 3 main goals, which is usually my main goals every year. But this year I'm really serious about like discipline and focus and consistency, because those 3 things are really going to define the rest of your life and how you maneuver through life and what you accomplish in life. And last year, I could say I was very good at being consistent when it came to my YouTube channel. When I decided to start posting and taking it serious and started posting like my gardening content, I was very consistent with making sure that I gave you guys at least 1 video a week. I started off giving you guys more than 1 video, but then I realized that it was gonna burn me out really quickly, and I truly enjoy gardening, and I didn't want it to be a chore that I'm doing, that I had to, consistently keep, putting out content for you guys. Like, I was actually doing this for me, and it's something that I enjoy, and I wanted to share with you all. So I had to sit back and remind myself why I was doing it, and that gardening is a source of therapy for me. And so I decided that, you know what, I'm not going to overextend myself, because I want to enjoy this. I don't want to make this another thing that I need to now go and seek therapy for, since I was using gardening as therapy anyway. It was, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do what I'm able to do, which was give you guys at least 1 video a week and go live once a week. And I was pretty consistent with that. Now this year I want to be much more disciplined and much more consistent. And discipline, as far as with my YouTube channel, is being purposeful and giving you guys intentional content, and discipline with when I shoot my videos and when I edit them and when I post them, and just being more disciplined in that way. And then of course just in my personal life as well, and just staying on top of it, being intentional with everything I do, providing value to anyone that come across me or come across my channel. Those are some of the things that I am seeking or working towards this new year, starting now. So I hope you guys are here to stay with me on my journey. And I will go in more details, when the time is right. Yes. I'm gonna be done in like the next 10 to 15 minutes. What? I'm already done with the donuts. This is almost done. I'm just waiting for the water content to get out of it, and then I might not even wait for it. I might keep it a little soft, because I know some people like their coconut candy to be a little soft. Aiden, if I hear one more noise, I'm taking it away. Alright, let me get a little closer so y'all can see. You have to see really good. Really, really good. Alright. Yeah, the last time I made this, I ate it all by myself. How tragic. But it's so good. I couldn't help myself. Babe, are you down here? Aiden. Aiden? Is your daddy down here?
Yes, Daddy was down here. Now I can find him.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
What are some of your goals for 2025, y'all? Thanks for liking my video, by the way. Thanks for liking the live. I appreciate you guys. Still eating these donuts. They're so good. If you missed it when we were making the donuts, you can rewind back to the beginning of this live and you'll see the donuts we just made. It's so good. This is my second one. Y'all notice the water content is going down. Once it go down really well, we are going to take it out. As if you notice, the sugar is starting to attach to the coconut really well. I'm gonna go and get the bowl that we're gonna make this in. So, 1 second, y'all. Let me go get the bowl because we're about to start making these. These are like pretty much almost ready. So, oh my God. These are really sweet though. I put a lot. It is hot. I put a lot of sugar in this one. These are really sweet. Ooh, it's hot. It's good. You can taste the ginger, which is what I love. I love the taste of ginger in candy, in food, period. But like ginger with sugar and coconut, the grated coconut with a little bit of vanilla. That combination is lethal, y'all. This will pair so well on some ice cream or some cake. That'll be a great combination. A great cheat meal. Because it is very sugary. Y'all saw how much sugar I did put in here. So if you have a sweet tooth, this is perfect for you. Tracy said, joining in from Georgia. Hey, Georgia. I mostly have garden content. Do show other content as well. Okay. So what you growing this year, Tracy? What zone are you in? I love talking to other gardeners. I love talking to other gardeners. What are you growing this year? Like, are you starting any seeds this January? First of all, let's find out what zone you're in. And then let me know what you plan on growing and if you're starting anything this January.
Oh, Mommy,
1 second, y'all. Let me go get this stuff. Huh?
Are you guys going to
Oh, you want another one?
are you guys going to watch the TV? Okay. I'm turning up. And 5, 4,
You want another one?
2, 1. No.
Drink some water. Yo, be careful when you're making this because you already know. I mean, imagine melted sugar. It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. So please be careful when you're making these so you don't burn yourself. You don't want to hurt yourself. It's delicious, but be careful. All right, let me get what we're about to mold them in. then we can get started. I'm about to mold it. I'm about to take it out. I'll be going. So y'all see when I first started it, right? When I put the coconut in there and there was some liquid at the bottom. It's the water content from the coconut. So now that the water content has decreased, at this stage, you could totally take this out and roll it up and mold it into whatever shape you want to eat them in. Or you could let it stay on the stove a little while longer. The longer it stays on the stove, the harder the candy is going to be. Once it sets and turns cold, the harder it will be. So just remember that the less water content, the harder the candy is going to be. So if you don't want the candy too hard, you could take it out as soon as the water content is gone, like here, which I'm about to do very soon because I'm making this for other people, not just me. So, you know, not everybody have the teeth to withstand some hard candy. So I'm going to come and take it out very soon. I'm just preparing the spot it's going to sit in once I take it out and prepare to mold them. Candy is yummy. Let's see what Tracy's saying. Tracy said, oh, she already said she's joining from Georgia. All right, we're about to take this out. I'm turning the stove off right now because I don't want these to burn. See how they're like starting to like stick to the spoon like that? And you also notice like it's not, they're like sticking together also, like more. I'm gonna take them out right now. And I will be using my hands to mold these, so please be mindful of how hot it is. I'm very... Aiden, go upstairs. So be mindful of how hot it is because I am using my hands to mold these. So be mindful of how hot it is. All right, y'all, we're about to take this out the pot. And then put it here. We're gonna put it in here. And then get to rolling. I would also suggest like you use like a non-stick pan when you're making these so they don't stick, so it's not hard to clean. Like y'all see how easy it is, how, you know, easy it's coming out of the frying pan. So if you're deciding to make this, or even when you're making a milk candy that I showed you guys how to make, make sure that y'all are using like you know, I'm washing my hands because we're about to prepare these. I'm gonna wash my hands and then we're about to get to rolling them. Shout out to all of you guys that's watching with me. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from. All right, y'all. My hands are nice and clean. Just like the milk candy, we're gonna go ahead and roll these up in my palm like that. So you're just gonna grab like a little bit and roll it up in your palm. You can eat it just like this right now while it's warm or hot, or you can let it cool down. Once it cool down, it's gonna get harder, and ooh, it's hot. I'm gonna separate some of them to help with the heat. Oh my gosh, it's so hot, y'all. Make sure y'all careful, y'all. Don't be like me and trying to do this while it's hot. Y'all can let this cool down a little bit and roll it up. But just remember, the cooler it gets, the harder the candy is gonna get. So you know, it's gonna be harder to mold it into whatever shape that you want. So if you want it in like a special shape, you want to do it while it's hot. Otherwise, when it cools down, it might be a little difficult. Alright. Do you guys have any plans for today, or are you just relaxing in the house? So it's not like the milk candy, because this is coconut, so you have to be a little gentler when you're rolling it while it's hot, because it will fall apart. Whereas the milk candy, you know, it's made with milk, so you don't have to worry about, like, you know, how you're rolling it. It's not going to fall apart, or it shouldn't fall apart. Let's say that. It shouldn't fall apart. But yes, y'all, I plan on starting my seeds. The pepper seeds and like the eggplant type seed, the African eggplant, let's say that, the beta ball and the kitile. I plan on starting them in this month, towards the end of the month. So I'm giving it like a long time to, you know, grow to like a really decent size, because y'all already know the struggle I had with my peppers this year. They didn't start to really grow like the fruit until like fall time, like going towards fall, like August, September. That's when I really started seeing a lot of pepper fruits, which was kind of sad. It was a little tragic. But it's so funny because I remember just like, you know, in the summer, because I really started posting on YouTube, I think in May. Like when I came back on YouTube, I really started posting in May. So I just remember that it was like I was just posting like what's the thing called, like updates and harvesting and stuff like that. By the way, y'all, to help like the what's this thing, the candy, to help it not stick to your hand, you could put like, you could dabble like a little bit of oil into your hands. So that's gonna help with like the sticky situation. So that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to put like a little bit of avocado oil on my hands so it can help with the stickiness. Just to help with the stickiness. And so I have a little bit of oil on my hands now. As you can see, it's a little shiny. Tracy said, that's my problem. I love sweets. So I'm telling you this right now, sis. If you like sweets, this is the ultimate sweet. Especially this is something that you can make, at home by yourself, from scratch. You see how quick that was. It was not a lot of work. I mean, the most work you're probably gonna put in making this is grating the coconut, because you have to grate the coconut. But if you feel like being lazy and don't want to grate, coconut, you could buy the coconut that's already grated, but just make sure you get the ones that doesn't have sugar in it or on it, because some of the coconut that come in the store, they have I have to oil this thing a little bit so it doesn't stick too bad on here, because it's already sticking. I forgot to oil it. You have to oil the pan that you're going to put it on so that it doesn't stick, so the candy doesn't stick, just how you're oiling your hands. So that doesn't stick on there, you want to oil the plate a little bit, just like when you're making the milk candy. But yeah, Tracy, that's why I said, like, when you're doing this is something you just do once in a while. If you're somebody that will eat the whole thing, if you make it, cough, cough me. Because the last time I made this and I ate it all by myself, y'all. Terrible, terrible. So now I'm making this to take to a gathering that we're going to. So I'm happy that that's where it's going. So all I would probably have is like maybe one or two. Like, I would never like just make this and let it sit in my house, because I know for a fact I'm gonna eat it. Let's see what Tracy's saying. Okay, AB. You started onions, lettuce, garlic, and ginger. Okay. No germination yet. I have growing cabbages, collards. My other brassicas are finally coming up. I started those from seeds. Woo. God bless you. Starting brassicas from seed. Lord have mercy. That's amazing. I too want to grow onions and garlic, and of course I haven't planted it. I'm also in zone 8B. I just been so busy and I haven't planted my garlic and onions yet, but they're absolutely going in the ground this weekend. They're not going to have like as much, long growing time as yours. But when I tell you, I had like a sad story from last year. I grew onions and garlic, and that was my first time growing it, and I didn't cover it and I didn't realize that there were other insects that were interested in garlic and onions, because they always talk about using garlic and onions as pest control. So I didn't think that there were insects that were interested in them. And boy, did I learn that those leaf miners are some gangsters. They work undercover when you're not looking. You don't even know they're there. The way they lay their eggs, and you could barely see them. So that was one of the biggest lessons I learned last year, and was like the leaf miners love just garlic and onions as much as you do too. So it was devastating. I lost all of my garlic and onions. Oh, this is your first year really focusing on gardening and YouTubing. Okay. That is sort of like macaroons. You know what? This is kind of like macaroons. This is exactly like macaroons. But in my culture, we call it coconut candy. We call it coconut candy. Keep it real simple. Give it the name that it looks like. That it is, actually. But yeah, I never thought about it. This is exactly like macaroons, actually. But I think macaroons are a little softer, and you can make these a little softer too. So like you see right now, like it's hardening up. So these are like, they're a little harder, because I like my candy hard. But good luck, Tracy. Congratulations on starting your YouTube and gardening. I started gardening about 2 years ago. Last year was my second year. And when I first started gardening like 2 years ago, I didn't think about YouTubing or anything like that because, I was just using garden. It wasn't like something that I thought people was even interested in like that. And also, it was something that I was just doing for me as a sense of therapy and just enjoying being out in nature. And so last year, when I started growing more stuff, I grew like 10 times more than I tried to grow my first year of gardening because only one thing grew that first year out of like 3 or 4 things that I planted. And so last year, since I grew much more, I was like, you know what? Let me start putting this on TikTok because something that I always did was like try to post about my cooking content because people are always asking me about recipe for this, that, and the third. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to create like a TikTok page or a Instagram page and put like my cooking videos on there. So whenever somebody asks me for a recipe for something, I just direct them to the video instead of like answering like 10 or 15 questions about the same thing. I'm like, hey, here you go. Here's the recipe for this. Here's the recipe for that. Follow these instructions and you should get it. Yay. So while on that, my cooking page on TikTok, I started posting like my gardening content. It was something like really light that I decided to do because I was just so in awe of my gardening and I loved how beautiful it was and just my journey to getting there. So I started posting content on TikTok about it. And I like my video started getting like thousands of views. I was like, whoa. I did not know y'all like stuff like this. And they were not even like technical videos. It would just be videos of like, hey, look at my corn growing, or hey, look at my cantaloupe. They're growing now, or this is the stage that it's in, and people were loving it. I didn't even realize how big the gardening community was because I feel like a lot of people look down on the gardening community because it's like farming, and farming is not deemed as the most luxurious job, even though it is what is keeping all of us alive because we all need to eat. And not realizing that farmers have one of the most important jobs in the world, which is to feed us because we all need food to live. So I didn't think that, people were really into it like that. But when I started posting it on TikTok and I just started getting a lot of views, and I was like, oh, wow, people, I guess, care about stuff like this. So I was like, you know what? Let me start putting it on YouTube and see if people are interested in following my gardening journey, especially as a new gardener, seeing all of my, ups and downs, trials and tribulations, and, making a comeback from a setback. So those are the reasons why I really started putting it on YouTube, and I grew. That's how I started growing my community here, which is still a small community, and I'm so grateful for you all for even following my journey. But I know I will go more in detail about, how I got to where I am right now, even though, it's not, I'm a micro YouTuber. I don't know a word smaller than micro, but the smallest gardening YouTuber. But I'm just grateful to be able to provide you guys, value in the content. And I'm hoping that, I give y'all the relaxation through the screen that gardening gives me, because it's truly a joy. And I really love gardening. It's something that I've found my passion in, and it's something that really it's like a form of therapy for me in this crazy world, and out there and just connecting with nature. It's something that I really enjoy doing. So I love the fact that there are other people that feel the same way and they enjoy it as well, and I love being able to share that with you all and show you how I got there. So I'm happy for you, Tracy. Keep going, girl. I'm praying that this year will be a great year for you in gardening and on your YouTube channel. All right, y'all. Let me show y'all all my stuff. Let me show y'all all my stuff. Let me show y'all all my stuff that I made today. And I got to go. I know y'all be thinking I am so crazy. I'm like, who is this crazy girl? Who this crazy girl? Who this crazy girl I follow? I'm just a little crazy. Just a little. I ain't crazy, y'all. Y'all depends on who you are, what you think crazy is. Y'all, look at this beauty. Smell it. Smell it. Smell it. Put your nose to the phone. Put your nose to the phone. Smell it, y'all. This right here Mmm. Smells amazing, y'all. When I tell y'all this tastes so good, I'm not going to eat any more because I want the people that we made this for to be able to get some. So I'm going to leave it here. Or maybe should I eat one with y'all? Let me know in the comments. Should I eat one with y'all? This is only because this is for testing purposes for you guys. And I want you guys to know that it actually tastes good. Okay? But this is what we made. This is our coconut candy. 3 to 4 simple ingredients. Coconut, white sugar. You can use brown sugar, which I'm probably going to use next time. Coconut sugar. What is it? Vanilla.
Please warm up my tea. It's almost finished.
Warm up your tea?
Yeah.
Okay. Kids don't care about what I'm doing on YouTube, y'all. They just living their life. Please warm up my tea, mommy. Alright. Warm up my baby tea. Let me get the donuts that I made with y'all. So this is the donut. So I made these these like cinnamon sugar with a hint of nutmeg donut. And then I made some coconut candy. So I'm taking these two things with me to an event that I'm going to, like a family gathering.
Mommy.
Yes.
Mom. So my tea's done.
Make sure you blow it, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Let's see some of these comments before I go. Let me answer some of your comments because I got to go. Tracy said I may have missed what zone. Oh, I'm in zone 8B. I'm in Maryland.
I'm hungry.
Okay, I'm coming. Dawn said, Happy New Year, Dawn. Hey, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Dawn. Just relaxing. Tracy said I cooked my New Year's food the day before, and that's how you do it. All right, y'all. We're done. If you guys don't have any more comments or questions, thanks for being here with me today. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look at that sunset. Y'all, I can see the sunset from my kitchen. It's so beautiful. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I'm looking like at my backyard and you can like see the sunset right now. Gorgeous. Anyway, I'm so grateful for you all. This is not the life where I'm about to tell you how grateful I am for y'all because you guys truly blessed me and saved me last year. Last year was a tough year for me mentally. So it was something that doing YouTube really changed my life in a way where like it helped me really, like, I love gardening and gardening is a source of therapy for me. I know I keep saying that, but it really is. And it's something that I truly enjoy, just being connected with nature, and I see the word of God through nature when I'm out there. And that was my first time truly experiencing that was last year. And then doing YouTube and just connecting with this community of growers or wannabe growers or, you know, people that just enjoy the type of content that I provide. I'm so grateful for y'all. Y'all truly, truly changed for the better. So this year, I'm doing a lot of things for y'all. I did not meet my subscribers goal last year, but I know I'm going to meet it very soon with you all. So I'm going to do a giveaway when I meet that goal, and I'll tell you guys more about it in the next video or the next live. So thank you guys so much for being on here with me today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your new year. God bless you all. Stay safe. Stay out of them crowds and them streets. And I'll see you guys next time. Donzel said, can I see the reveal? This is the coconut candy that I just made. Smell it, smell it, smell it, smell it. Smells delicious. And then this is the cinnamon sugar donuts. Super sweet, super delicious. Let's see Tracy's comment. Starting from seeds is no joke. It's not. I have had a time trying to grow beets from seeds, no luck. I'm still learning. gardening also though. But yes, y'all. Tracy, starting seeds is definitely no joke for sure. Starting from seed is no joke. So that's the reason why I am actually starting this month. Certain seeds. So one of the things that I learned, I'll go more in detail later because I gotta go. But one of the things I learned is that, and I think I talked about it in my last video, is knowing when to start the seeds for each plant that you're growing. Don't start everything at the same time because each plant has a different growth time and need. So one of the biggest things I learned was I'm not starting everything at the same time. So what the things that take longer, like has a longer growth time, are things like peppers and some type of eggplants, like the one like the African eggplant that I'm going to plant this year. I'm going to start those seeds this month, and when I start those seeds, you guys gonna go along that journey with me, so I can explain, everything. So once those are some of the things that I plan to do. Is start the seeds for things that has a longer growing time, especially since we're not in a tropical area where it's always a growing time for it. So and the weather is always perfect for it. And then also realizing that there are certain things that's just not going to grow in like extreme heat, like in July. July is like the hottest month we have here, and sometimes we're in like a drought. It doesn't rain at all. Like last year it was ridiculous. The only rain we really got was like the storm, which destroyed a lot of stuff in my garden. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. This is a positive live, okay? This is a positive live. We're starting anew. This is the first. I'm so happy to be spending the first with you guys. But anyway, we're here today to make some delicious treats for the new year, and you guys could probably already have these ingredients in your kitchen. So I hope you make it, okay? Thanks for spending your new year with me. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, Donzel. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for subscribing. I didn't meet my goal last year, and I know y'all gonna help me meet it this year. And I appreciate you in advance. Love y'all.
What does that even mean?
One more time. Coconut candy made with coconut, sugar, ginger, and vanilla. Smell it, smell it, smell it, smell it, smell it. And last but not least, the very delicious cinnamon sugar donuts with a sprinkle of nutmeg. All right, bye, y'all. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. I'm praying for a great new year for you, for me. I pray that God rain down his blessings on us. I am manifesting all things great in my life and your life. And I'll see you on the next one. Remember, you're exactly where you're meant to be in this moment. Love y'all. All right, let's turn this off, turn this off. Here you go, here you go. It's a close-up of it. Very soft, very delicious. If you love sweets, you're gonna love these. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Catch you in the next one.